Alright folks, I'm gonna do this exit ticket because we didn't go over in class today. It's not in your packet, but you still need to know how to do it because it's on your test. First problem says, in a rectangle, the ratio of the length to the width is 3:2, and its perimeter is 115 centimeters. What is the width of the triangle? So we are gonna find the length, not the width. So, length to width. Length to width is 3 to 2, or 3 over 2. So the length is 3 over 2 times the width. And the width, we're going to flip this fraction over. Is going to be 2 over 3 times the length. Now, if we have a rectangle where this is the length and this is the width, then since it's a rectangle, that means this is also L and this is also W. So the perimeter is this plus this plus this plus this. So I have L twice, so 2L. I have W twice, so 2W. That's the perimeter of the rectangle. Well, I know that the perimeter is 115, so I'm going to write 115 instead of P. And since I'm trying to solve for the length, I need to have only L's in my equation. Right now I have this W. That's no good. Well, I know that W is equal to 2/3 times L, so I'm going to substitute that for W. So I have 115 is equal to 2L plus 2 times 2 over 3L. Now at this point, you can type this into your calculator, whatever you do. If you want to solve it by hand, we would get 115 equals 2L plus 2 times 2/3 is 4/3 L. Then 115 equals 2L plus 4/3 L is going to give me 7 over 3L. Multiply both sides by 3. I have 345 is equal to 7L. Divide both sides by 7. And L is equal to 7 to 30, 7 and 350, 345 I mean. If it was 350, it would be 50. So it's going to be 49 and 5 over 7. I'm not sure what this decimal is, but that is L. You can get right here and do your insolve and you'll be good. And it's in centimeters. The second one, this is the one where we have the scale factor, says Thomas is building a model of his yard with a scale factor of 116. The actual yard is in the shape of a right triangle with one leg measuring 10 meters and the hypotenuse is 15. So we have a right triangle. The hypotenuse is 15 meters. One of the legs is 10 meters. And then it says, what would be the approximate perimeter of the model? Well, to find the perimeter of the model, the perimeter of the model will be equal to the perimeter of yard times the scale factor, which is 1/16. So to find the perimeter of the yard, we need to find this missing side. So we use our Pythagorean theorem, which is, I have a right triangle, A, B, C. If that's the case, then A squared plus B squared equals C squared. C is opposite the right angle. So then I do X squared plus 10 squared equals 15 squared. So then I have X squared is equal to 15 squared minus 10 squared. The inverse operation of X squared is the square root. So I take the square root of both sides. So now I have X is equal to the square root of 15 squared minus 10 squared, which is the square root of 225 minus 100, square root of 125, which is 11 point something something something. I don't have a calculator on hand. I'm gonna get it and do it. Square root of 125 is 11.18. We're gonna round that to 11.2. So that's the side over here, 11.2. So now the perimeter of the yard is going to be 10 plus 15 plus 11.2. That's 36.2. Then we're going to multiply that times the scale factor, 1/16. (36.2) times 1/16 equals 2.26. Round that off to 3. So it's 2.26 meters, and then we're going to change it to centimeters. So 225 centimeters. And that's it.